Those colors looking crisp. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure something. I muted my desktop audio because I realized I could watch my stream. Hold on. Let me turn this up a little bit. Okay, that doesn't seem that bad. I wonder if I could turn my gain down just a tad. I'm just trying to make sure that you can't hear the fan. But of course it's playing in the background on my Xbox, so I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. If it's the game's too loud, just let me know if you're watching or listening. Okay, take these out. Just for one pair of headphones. You know I like it bright, bitch. Now, if only... Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay. Supernova. Oh, I was gonna do this anyway. You give me that fucking... Nah, it's fine. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier that is owned and operated by distinguished corporations.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Fugitive wanted by Halcyon Holdings Board for crimes against the colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Strength affects melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry. Oh god, it's gonna have the carrying bullshit. Affects melee attack speed and range weapon reload speed. Affects critical hit bonus damage. Affects headshot and weak spot damage bonuses. Faction reputation and companion ability cooldowns. Improves your natural health regeneration. Come with a penalty.
It says you had a habit of snarling at people.
And I guess... let's do this one. Points available?
I hear monarchs in need
Oh,
of
okay.
wargame hunters.
Range weapon skills improve your weapon sway and critical hit chance with ranged weapons. I don't care about that. Defense skills improve your ability to avoid damage. Maybe. Improve your ability to talk with NPCs both in and out of combat. Each point in dialogue significantly increases Persuade, Lie, and Intimidate skills, up to 50 points each. After 50, you can specialize by adding points directly to Persuade, Lie, or Intimidate.
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
Stealth skill improve your ability to get through and around security. Sneak, hack, and lockpick skills. That actually might be nice. Tech skills improve your knowledge of bodies, tools, and universe. Increases medical, engineering, and science skills up to 50 points each. Companion health and abilities. I don't care about that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care about that. It's pretty much between stealth and tech for me. Let's do tech.
Look at that. A real scientist.
Yeah. For me, it's probably dialogue, stealth, and tech is what I care about. Determination. Colonists sound like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing your cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You have the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. To a small bonus, determination. I don't remember what determination, if that even was mentioned. The Halcyon colony needs good people, but it will settle for ones who can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you've made concoctions that could end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. The universe operates on laws, and laws require paperwork. Halcyon is no exception. If something isn't stamped, filed, unfiled, referenced, redacted, certified, indexed, and numbered, then it might as well not exist. Birth certificates included. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for like a chunk of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up. The redemption of loyalty points and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon, but bye now are more than empty words. They're a promise and it's the standard you intend on carrying to the frontier. +1 persuade. That might be nice. Contrary to popular belief, cable management is an art form. Something about hiding electrical wiring behind panels to maximize airflow just makes you sigh with relief. Colonists don't need to worry about the bypasses and workarounds that keep the power flowing. That's your burden to shoulder. I don't care about that. Proper lift goes up and down. Anyone who thinks otherwise isn't fit to wear the badge. Being a specialist means something where you come from. A commitment to upward and downward mobility that doesn't have a price tag. Safety and efficiency don't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of your coworkers at the factory were amputees. You survived the trenches of the assembly line long enough to know when a hydraulic press just wants to pancake some fingers. Thankfully, you managed to keep all of yours. N-ray damage received. You got this business into this business for the tubers, but you stayed for the plowing, planting, pruning, and plucking. It isn't honest work if you come home clean. Worms need dirt, and food needs worms. You're just doing your part for the worms. Sometimes quality control means sampling a delicious Borst smoothie, but most of the time it means swallowing toxins until you find one that stays down. You love a good surprise. Now that your stomach landing has a consistency of a broken-in saddle, it's easy to explore your culinary limits. You spent your evenings kneeling over ominous stains with a bottle of caustic solvent and an absorbent rag. How the blood got there is irrelevant. Above your pay grade and beneath your interest. You're an artist of erasure. When you're on the job, there's no trace to be found. There isn't a problem in all the cosmos that Team Spirit and a big stick couldn't solve together. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you, and you've been a rising star in Tossball's competitive mascot food chain ever since. It doesn't matter that no one knows your face under the mask. You share glory with the team. Prior to leaving Earth, you earned the trust of the medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons, who entrusted you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Experience on the job made you realize that diagnosing illnesses doesn't take a formal education, when a search terminal and a little imagination will do the trick. So either the medical or the cashier. That's fine. In your line of work, the corporation's bottom line needs more protecting than its personnel. Guardrails aren't free, thermal shielding needs replacing, and a hatch that seals reliably is a luxury. You're on the vanguard of ensuring that every possible expense is spared, since corners don't cut themselves. Yet, you prefer to think of workplace accidents as happy little coincidences. What the fuck? You've cleaned out enough test tubes to develop a keen instinct for what goes on in them and why. Maybe you didn't get in this business to mop up the leavings of failed experiments, but that's just part of the job. Even if you can't unsee what happens in the lab, you can at least learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colorful nightmares. I don't want that. The hierarchy of a modern kitchen is a ladder of many rungs. Your role as assistant to the second deputy's chef's aide is one of middling distinction, but you are honored to pour your heart into the ritual emptying of grease pans and the back-breaking labor of gravy restoration. You're holding out for that advancement to poultry inspection, which is due any year now. Okay, so for me, it's either medical or the persuade. Let's do the cashier.
I can be reasonably sure you know how to add and subtract.
Yo, that just erased my face. Oh, what was it on? Blue? Okay. Gotta make sure. Customize your character. Don't be shy. Come outside. We ain't finna jump you. There's no like actual blonde. The fact that the character is a bit more stylized in this compared to just being plain realistic makes for a better experience. Now, if the hair wasn't so damn colorful, I don't know. Can't tell. Oh, I love that mustache. Well, actually, this one is black. Just like my real facial hair. Except that's not black, so. Oh, shit. I like it. Where did that extra E come in, bitch? Explain. Oh, that seems to kind of go hand in hand because it has hack and sneak with it too. Inspiration. I just won't get that great bonus for persuade. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Somewhat likely.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 11%. Skip drive
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Chairman Rockwell raises a glass to our lost brothers and sisters. 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. It is not letting me sprint.
now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What were you doing out here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Okay.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
He got that lower dick sucking lip. He sure does.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I'll just be taking this. Okay, anyway.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
TNL Weapon Safety Management. Weapon Management. We can have 4 weapons equipped at a time. By navigating to the weapon, then selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on this screen as well. Okay. Look at my dong hanging out. Oh shit, there's a saber. It's a great source for parts. Oh, this thing can make him bleed. Oh, they both can make him bleed. Okay. Armor management. To wear an armor or helmet item, navigate to the item and select it. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, blah, blah. So I just have this normal hibernation suit. Oop. Adreno. Add consumable. Plus 200% natural health regeneration lasts 2 minutes. Wow. Tangy sauce with real atmospheric contaminants from Tartarus. Okay. Let's get that one. Doesn't mean the ship is yours now if you can find it. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. Uh-oh. Ugh. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TDD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TDD meter refreshes slowly over time. I'm gonna be taking this crap. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items you use to speed up the process. Okay. Fish sticks, hell yeah. Ow. What about you, buddy? Okay, let's... Telescoping staff. Special effect knockdown. Okay. Sure. Okay, that's nice. I don't know if there's a way to sneak and kill them, but you know. Armor 4. Skill bonus, stealth kill skills +5. One hand melee +5. Let's try this one. Yeah, I can't. Hold on. Is it because I turned that on that I can't run now? Okay. I guess don't turn that off because I just didn't want to have to hold it. It's too bad I don't have a grenade. What? Oh, I didn't know. Friendly my ass.
Something there?
Real friendly. You've been promoted. Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to go to a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Okay. Well, then they should have said something. I didn't know. Can't just stand there where a bunch of enemies were and just assume that I'm going to think they're friendly. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill improves all of the specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. Skills pass bonuses won't give or take away the skill unlocks. I mean, I just figured they didn't notice me. Like I said, if they can't just have them sitting there after there was just a bunch of enemies. Obviously, I'm going to think that they're an enemy. Not my fault. Anyway. Let's see. I did tech and dialogue. So let's do stealth. Selecting perks. Welcome to perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Okay. You grow healthier in your time outside of stasis. Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Sometimes you're the only person you can trust, and that's okay. You deal increased damage when venturing alone. Years of adrenaline time use have left permanent pep in your step. They're not slow, you're just fast. You take better care of your weapons and armor than most people. After some sanction adjustments, Workbench's sight alignment tool is much more accurate. You have base armor rating, which adds to any armor you wear. Oh, that's kind of nice. Have additional ammo, consumables, and general items available. This effect will happen the next time a vendor or vending machine restocks. Maximum carrying capacity. Very efficient at transporting goods. Maybe you should have been born as a cargo hauler. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. Plus 50% XP from companion kills. But you make up for it in bits. Let's do this one. Where's all the people that I killed?
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench. Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
Marauder.
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Choosing respec refunds all of your spent skills and perk points, and you can spend them in a different way. The price to respec will increase each time. Okay. No. Perfectly content with who I am right now.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder. Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder.
It's too bad I can't open this.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I'm not here to misappropriate anything.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
This is Hawthorne ship.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod. Hawthorne's dead. Sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, AD, I got it. Thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
I wonder if the other person was even named Alex. Makes you think. Do I have legs? No, I don't have legs. Keeping your company gear in tip-top shape is expected, and something you're carrying needs repair. You can repair weapons and armor at a workbench using weapon and armor parts. Get them from breaking down unwanted items. Players with engineering skill can repair their gear without need of a workbench. Repairing an item returns it to 100% durability and full effectiveness, ready to cause or prevent maximum damage. I'll get a +5 to tech skills. Well, this one's the same as this one, so I'll just... Wow. Oh, is that what you thought it was, a Marauder? I just realized.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
The workbench, yeah. Got delayed too. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we got a shotgun. Oh, but it's almost destroyed. Okay. Okay.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Hey, what's up?
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
The guards accidentally brutally shot themselves while on patrol.
Accidentally brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Could use your gear. No sense in letting a good suit of armor go to waste. Good idea, and clean up the ship while you're at it. Don't you care that they died?
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Can I just take their shit anyway? I don't even know where they are. I guess their bodies aren't here anymore. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
The wolf I stayed on 24/7. George Bush was behind 9/11. You mad or not?
Oh God, hi. Ooh.
The wolf I stayed on
Thank you for the
24/7. George
sub.
Bush was behind 9/11.
Oh my God. Oh my God, we in a lot of trouble right now. Uh-oh.
The wolf I stayed on 24/7. George Bush was behind 9/11.
Oh my God, I got it. Oh, 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 you shaking. Oh, you are shaking. Thank you so much, Sierra. I just look over and there's like a bunch of gray text. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I should probably let the I should probably let the alerts go. Oh my God. The Moobot. I don't think I said that Moobot. I don't know what that is. I guess that's a celebrating PogChamp.
24/7. George Bush was behind
Thank you.
9/11. You mad or
I'm gonna wait for it to go through. Yo, where did the other ones go? Moobot. Yeah, Moobot finally wanted to show up. It never showed up last night when that one person followed. So, you know, glad it was here to help today. Hi there. There's about 2 more of you and it's 450 XP, so you know I'm down to kill y'all.
24/7. George Bush was behind 9/11.
Oh, I killed it. Yo! Where is it?
The wolf I stayed on 24/7. George Bush was behind 9/11.
Inflicting or preventing less damage as the items do your holy fucks!
The wolf I stayed on 24/7. George Bush was behind 9/11.
Woo! Can I have your primal brain? Thank you. Woo!
The wolf I stayed on 24/7. George Bush was behind 9/11. You mad or not? cameras. Dead end.
Yo, what is that? Okay. Whew. I don't even know how many sub points you're at now. I figured you should get that extra remote slot for your birthday. Oh, shoot. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Let's go to that creator dashboard while I'm... Okay, I think my armor is a little low. Oh. Oh god. Ah! Oh, yo, it's the rocks. Bye. Oof. How do we look at it? Emotes, there you go. Oh my god, dude. I literally need one more. Not even kidding. I need one more. It's such bullshit. It's like, it's 14 of 15. It's right there.
So woke, I stayed
Oh, shit.
on 24/7. George Bush was behind 9/11.
I'm enjoying it so far, actually. Those big dudes were kind of scary, but we took care of them, so really it wasn't that big of a deal. Oh, hey. Oh, you have no head. A pretty necklace if you're into that sort of thing. Okay. I guess let's pick that up. I'm guessing we can, like, sell it. Silver tongue kit. You've gotten a weapon modification. Install mods at a workbench to upgrade your weapons. Okay. I really hope that was it. Oh, these are mods. Okay, gotcha. Hey! Permanently unlock one slot. Thank you so much. You love to see it. Oh god, is there still... Okay, it's just a tree. I was like, is there still a bitch here? Oh my god. Wow, look at all these dead people. They're really clowning. So how long have I been playing this? About an hour. Yeah, so in about an hour I'll be switching to another game. I'm trying to try out games that I haven't played yet. See how I enjoy them. Okay, can I pick this up? Eh. There you go. Because I just started out the stream by playing some Overwatch. We're going to play some Outer Worlds. Since it's obsessed with the keys. That is actually one of the games that I'm going to be playing. So I'm really excited to start playing it because it's a really fun, silly, but also like what's going on here? I don't I don't think he died by natural causes, if you know what I mean. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. I'm just gonna slowly exit. But yeah, I've been really wanting to play Yakuza for a really long time. The games that are on the list for today are Outer Worlds, and then I got Watch Dogs, Yakuza. I'm gonna start with Yakuza 0 because that's a prequel. Though I did read an article saying really you could play Yakuza 0 pretty much any time up until after Yakuza 5 because technically that's when it came out, and you might have less of you might have more of an understanding with the characters and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna start with Yakuza 0, and then I'm gonna play Observation, which is a game I've been really wanting to play, and I'm gonna play Alan Wake. And I'm probably actually gonna maybe skip Fallout just a little bit. Ow. Wow, they didn't even hit their heads. Yo, can I just like... like, can I just fucking kill you? Oh, y'all just had like one of those things? You just tamed it? That's pretty cool. They're pretty badass. I'll give you props for that. Oh, what? What? Hold on. Okay, I probably should take care of my armor. I should also probably take care of all these guns that I have. Assault rifle. So I have a light assault rifle. I feel like I should just switch to this. Damage 28. Special effects stagger. This one has smaller, but does more damage. Yeah, let's just switch to this one. Oh. I don't like that it doesn't ask you. I wish it would just... unequip. Hello? Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. It won't let me just unequip it. That's kind of annoying. Oh my god. This is annoying. Okay, I don't like that. It's not letting me choose because it's in my fucking hand, and that's kind of stupid. Anyway. Well, yeah, fucking unequip it now, dickbag. Jesus. That's stupid. You can break it down. You can break this one down too. Trip blade, two-handed melee, special effect bleed. I'm guessing it's a little faster, maybe? 36. Well, either way, I don't need two, so let's just break one down. Same thing with this, we don't need two of these. Hunting rifle. Yeah, see, you can't do anything. It's like it pulls up that menu, but you can't do anything, and it's kind of stupid. Unequip. I'm assuming I need to like repair this. Yeah, I need to repair that real quick. Oh, I don't have any. Well, how do I know how many parts I have? I guess I need 15 armor parts. Is that what it's saying? Yeah, I need 15. Okay. Just making sure. Oh my god. 22. Why does that need so much? It's insane. Is there like a reason to add modifications if the weapon just breaks? I don't know. Kind of where I'm at right now. This looks like a cemetery.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Hey, what's up?
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I'm Cupcake.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Fancy title for a gravedigger. Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offer me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
It's kind of
Renting
shitty.
means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
That's so dumb. Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Oh, I didn't see. I saw the heart. I didn't see that you were gonna go make dinner. Okay.
Yeah?
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed. Use a lot of people to marauders. Have you heard any news about the Hope? How long have you been in,
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble in asking a question?
trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you? Yeah?
You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
If you've got a marauder problem, I can take care of it. Any idea where they're coming from?
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
If you got a marauder problem, I can take care of it.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
What are they after, loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been a junior in humor? Gravedigger, whatever.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Okay. Let me actually, while I'm in town, let me just switch to my normal. Hey, what's up?
He's working at the cannery.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Uh-huh.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble?
Steel shovel. Emerald Veil. Hold on, I want to see. Oh shit. Oh, it's only for the tier 1? Aw, man. That's still pretty good, though. Hey, what's up?
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Uh-huh.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Staying long?
Carry on.
Hey, what's up?
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix a ship. You know where I can find parts.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Go right ahead.
So about this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you done being delusional, or should I wait? Is there a reason you feel like you have to hide what's going on?
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
That doesn't make any sense.
Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice family, and you will come to understand. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded. Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. $265, bitch. Spacer's Choice Cantina discovered.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Just keep working.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I'm looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Why is that?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I assume you want to burn it once you get your hands on it. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Uh-huh. I'll need to know a little more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you. Our place in the universe is fixed.
Uh-huh.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Hmm?
Some hull heads running around town talking about lost colony ships.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Huh?
Got my sights on you. Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Huh. Where's the vending machine? Oh, I see it. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction, or a hack skill of 40 or higher.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Riveting stuff. Hi.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning.
She literally
before
said,
arrival,
but
or
okay.
I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness
He
such
sure
a
does.
row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Cupcake.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
You mean marauders? I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to cut off power to an entire community.
I am asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use a company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. You gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about companions in the companion ledger. Okay. Or require completing another quest before they assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Okay. Reed asks you to deliver a message to Adelaide and her deserters come back to town because he's cutting off their power. Adelaide and her people are camped out in the botanical lab north of Edgewater. Search the collector's domicile. Collect Conrad's gravesite fees. Okay. We can do this because I'm assuming that's... Hold on. The companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Oh shit, she got a fucking impact hammer. Controls the follow distance for this companion. Close stays close to player, follow at a moderate distance, follow from a distance. Controls the weapon the companion prefers to use. Melee primarily attacks with melee weapons. Mixed will switch between melee and ranged weapons based on the distance to the enemy. Ranged only attacks with ranged weapons. Only attacks targets the companion has been explicitly told to. Defensive. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until the combat is over. Aggressive. The companion always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. Okay. Hey girl, what's up?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Top. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserter, so what's the other side of it? Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I want to deal with the nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move. Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends or what? Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned? I'm sure that deserters are very fine people. I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Really? I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. What do we need to talk to Vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill? I met the Vicar. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Spacer's Choice property. Notice, the Edgewater Saltuna Canning Facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standard of health and safety. Notice, schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your rescheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Sounds like capitalism. Hey, buddy. I need to talk to you.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, well that was one. I don't think there's any more in this area, so let's just get the hell out. Let's go over here. Oh, never mind. It looks like it's outside.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Oh, okay.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Oh. Hi there.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He kidnapped me and froze my body and shot me into space, then I landed here.
Mm-hmm. Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
It's a good thing I don't belong to the Spacer's Choice family.
It is for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report? As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay, well apparently it wasn't in here. Can I go on the terminal? Some of you may remember Gil Antrim from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory toward Mr. Antrim. Generous bounty, payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and...
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Hey, what's up?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures?
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable. Go ahead.
What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
You think of anything?
Where are we headed?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
We'll talk later. So what exactly? Conrad says he can't afford to pay his fees. It might be worth mentioning this to Silas. Okay. Yeah, it seems like the other two aren't actually here.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson.
Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can.
I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
That's horrible.
It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger and younger than mine. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Okay.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic? Psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle your medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Okay. Increasing your leadership skills increases the bonuses they give. Okay. Oh my god, sir. Okay, so it's acting like... I'm pretty sure that's Silas. Oh. Southeast of Edgewater. Oh, so over here. Well, that's okay. I need to save. And then I'm going to go ahead. And that's going to be it for that one. I played a little bit over because I was actually enjoying it. But we're going to take a break and switch to the next game.